As you guys know, I made a ton of best boy videos and also best girl. So I was like, why not finish the main cast of Demon Slayer first? Because I made a video on Zenitsu, Nezuko, and Inosuke, which only leaves us with one character, Michael Jackson. Tanjiro has always struck me as your usual shonen protagonist, but he does have some qualities that make him stand out from the rest. For instance, he's not an annoying, stubborn loudmouth of a character. He's not dumb. And most importantly, his nose is pretty thick, like mine. Jokes aside, Tanjiro is pretty epic. Not as epic as Reigen Arataka, but he's good. Speaking of most epic characters, did you know that Tanjiro recently won the title of Best Boy in the Crunchyroll Anime Awards? And does he deserve the title of Best Boy? I mean, if I were to choose, I would probably pick, surprise surprise, Reigen Arataka, or Askeladd from Vinland Saga, maybe even Phil from The Promised Neverland, but I would have never thought of choosing Tanjiro. So to answer the question, no. I don't think he deserves the title of Best Boy, but I'm not triggered, cause it could have been much worse. Like, imagine them picking Humpty Dumpty from Puss in Boots.
But I was always there.
As you guys know, in my Best Boy series, I usually just look back at my favorite moments for that specific character and just basically talk about them. So before we begin with the video, why not subscribe, cause we are so close to our goal of 400 subscribers. This scene isn't really focused on Tanjiro, but rather the main cast. So like both Zenitsu and Inosuke. So it technically counts? No, it doesn't. This moment takes place towards the end of Demon Slayer. I mainly chose the scene because it was funny. So basically the gang encountered a train and Inosuke thought it was some sort of evil creature, but Tanjiro argued that it could be the guardian spirit of this land. Okay, while explaining this, it doesn't sound that funny, but believe me, watch this and you'll laugh. I'm not lying. The second spot goes to when Tanjiro was fighting Sabito. You see, ever since Nezuko turned into a demon, Tanjiro kept training in order to pass the final selection exams. He went through vigorous training with his master, Urokudaki. And after 8 months, Urokudaki left him with one final task. And that is to cut this boulder in half. At first, it seemed impossible, but Tanjiro was willing to do anything to save Nezuko. So he kept training by himself until he met Sabito. Sabito was one of Urokudaki's disciples, but what Tanjiro doesn't know, that Sabito is actually dead, and this is just his spirit. So they kept training together for months, until Tanjiro managed to cut Sabito's mask. And when Tanjiro did, Sabito had a smile on his face. This scene was so wholesome, and next thing you know, Sabito was gone and Tanjiro managed to cut the boulder in half. My favorite scene has to be when Tanjiro was battling Rui in episode 18. Call me a stan, call me a casual, but you can't deny that this scene is, in fact, epic. I couldn't count how many times I rewatched this specific episode. Context: I want a family. I am here for you. Shut up. Oh, Nezuko, gimme. So Tanjiro tries his best to retrieve Nezuko, slashing through Rui's powerful strings, and as he slashes through Rui's strings, it just becomes more powerful by the minute. Then unfortunately Tanjiro got trapped, and it seemed like Tanjiro was going to die. But then he gets a flashback of his father doing a Fortnite dance. But on a serious note though, this scene is usually overlooked by the battle between Rui and Tanjiro. It is so underrated. The CGI is actually breathtaking, even more breathtaking than Thorkel. And by seeing the flashback of his father's Kagura dance, Tanjiro managed to defeat Rui. Well, not really. But that's not an issue, cause the best Hashira, aka Gyu, managed to slice Rui's head. So that will end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm really sorry for the lack of uploads. Yeah, that's basically it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Hey you, Do you like Thorkel? Why not join the most epic Discord server? Our new icon is actually animated. Look at this cute soap guy dancing. Who doesn't want to join this amazing Discord server? You can message me, share your spicy memes, and also talk with others in voice chat.
إنما شرور تحيا في نفس الإنسان ليست الوحوش غيلان من أي زمان